Hi and welcome back to a new project using Art Anthology paint/mediums. Today I'm creating an art journal page that I gessoed black at the beginning, and then I'm spreading several shades of green and blue on top to create kind of an underwater scene. And I'm using a technique that I just recently got a refresher on in a class I took in my local craft store. And I'm using a gift card, or in this case, it's a hotel key, to spread the paints all over the page. So first up, I was really not very careful on gessoing my page. So the black gesso in the background is spread really badly, actually. But I wanted to create a first layer basically for my page. And then I'm taking all those shades of green and blue and spreading them all over the page. Because the Art Anthology paints are not opaque, they are kind of translucent. You can see the black shimmering through there, and also you can see all those green and blue shades coming from the bottom on top. And I love it because it creates so much dimension on that page. So I'm just spreading, I started with a lighter color and then went all the way to the darker color. And then I could go back to the lighter color and add that on top again to really create a whole bunch of dimensions or a whole bunch of layers on that page. Some of these layers are spread really thin, and some, as you can see on the green blobs on the page, are spread a little thicker. Then I had to let it dry, and now I'm taking a background stamp, which is kind of in a newspaper style, with some white pigment ink and just stamp it randomly all over the place. And as you can see, because the stamp is so big, it's fast and easy. Next up, I wanted to add another layer of texture on top, so I'm using the honeycomb stencil, and I'm using the cotton velvet paint, and this time I'm using it actually as a paste to create just three little areas of honeycombs. And because I'm spreading them kind of loosely, it looks like a mix of honeycombs and fish scales actually, and that's exactly what I wanted to go for. And because the cotton paint is not opaque either, the green started to come through the white paint while it was drying. So next up, I'm taking again the cotton page, watering it down a little bit with water because they are rather thick paints, but it's easy to just water them down a little bit. And then I'm taking two different size caps from, I don't know, random bottles that were laying around and stamp some bubbles all over the place. And because I'm taking random sizes, it adds, again, another layer of interest to the whole page, and that's what I wanted here. And what I always like is trying to stamp those kind of things, or in general, when I create pattern, have them sometimes a little bit outside of the frame, that not everything is like just inside the frame or inside the page, but sometimes it just moves out. I think it always just adds a little bit more interest to it. Next up, I'm outlining the page with a white gel pen. That is a Signo white pen. Not quite sure of the name. Again, I have all the supplies listed down below. But just outline it, create basically a frame around it. And first, I'm very loosely drawing lines, and then I'm just adding some scribbles all around. And these are not really words. I'm just really scribbling random things. So there's no meaning behind all of that. And then I decided to add a little bit more white to the background. So I'm starting to outline a few more of the bubbles, and then I enhance some of the honeycombs with some of my own patterns, and again, scribble around it. And again, it's really, these are not real words. It's just scribbling. And I'm doing that on several places till I have like kind of the effect that I wanted. And because I know what image I wanted to have on there and where I wanted to have that image, I kind of already know where I want to paint things around. After I'm done with the white areas, I wanted to add another layer with my black Posca pen, and that is an acrylic pen. So I'm basically adding some acrylic paint on top of it. And again, just scribbling loosely all over the page till I'm kind of just happy with the balance of it. Then I'm adhering the little mermaid, and that is one of those Julie Nutting dolls that she is laying, I created her a while ago, and she's laying on my desk for quite some time now. And this time I finally wanted to create a page for her. And because the page is rather dark, I really like how she stands apart because I used very light colored patterns on her, so it really adds this kind of, she pops, right? It makes the image pop. So after I was done adhering her, I'm outlining her again with my black Posca pen. I know that the stamped image already has the outline, but because I fuzzy cut her, that black outline is kind of not really visible anymore. So I'm enhancing it with the black outline. And yes, I don't know why, I just can't outline images. I always like draw over the image or too far outside, and that happened here too. And that's why I started to outline also the pattern of the paper as well, just so you basically can't see it anymore. I'm covering up my issues here. So after I was done outlining everything of the actual mermaid, I outline also some of the inner images. Because it's layered paper, I just wanted to enhance that fact that it is layered paper. And I started with a black pen that I draw her hair again and like all her little clothes and whatever mermaids are wearing. And then I did the same with the white Posca, with the white gel pen, just to add a little bit more interest to it. And I really like the effect that the black and the white pen have. It's kind of like the contrast within the image that just makes it look a little less like crappy drawn line, but more like an actual kind of intentional image. As a final step, I wanted to add a little saying, so I grabbed my Tim Holtz Small Talk stickers and just cut them apart so I can add them in like different positions and don't have to have it like in one big line. And even though they are really sticky, I always add a little bit glue stick to it, just so I can be really sure that it sticks down. And then at the end, I'm outlining it with my same black Posca pen again, just to give it, again, the frame. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed my mermaid art journal page and feel inspired to get out your own paints and get creative today. I hope I will see you with my next video. Don't forget to subscribe so you get the notification as soon as new videos are up. Don't forget to like, of course, if you did. Leave us a comment if you have any questions or if you just want to say how you liked the page. And then I hope I will see you soon with the next project. Bye!